Now, you had an interesting quote in your book. Dynamite in the hand of a child is not more dangerous than strong policy weakly carried out. Now, I don't know if you would want to answer this, but do you think it's problematic that President Trump has been giving Russia deadlines? But in my opinion, at least, he hasn't been following through with the ultimatum he actually sets out.
Well, I think that's going to be one of the big questions after this summit. Most recently, he has threatened, his words, severe consequences if Russia does not embark on a path to a ceasefire. And if Putin does not do that, if he doesn't agree to a subsequent meeting and so forth and show a degree of seriousness, I think that the president will, in fact, carry through with his threats on additional sanctions, additional assistance for Ukraine, encourage the European leaders to seize the 300 billion in Russian reserves that have been sitting in their country's banks and put them to better use, i.e. give it to Ukraine, maybe over 25 billion a month or something like that. But again, to continue to make life more difficult for Russia, not just on the battlefield, where we should do so much to help Ukraine just at least stop the Russians on the battlefield, if not actually roll them back, but also economically and financially. And Russia is showing the signs now of the effects of sanctions, of not selling as much oil as in the past, or selling it at reduced rates, which was the deal worked out by the previous U.S. administration to make sure that oil prices at home didn't jump dramatically if you took the somewhere 6, 7, 8 million barrels per day that Russia pumps into the global markets. And this is, of course, also causing strain in the U.S.-India relationship, because India was one of the countries buying millions of barrels of Russian crude oil a day at reduced prices. That was agreed with the United States, and that no longer apparently is approved by those in the White House.
Subscribe for more.